Hey guys, I'm back again already. Gonna share something a little bit different with you here. I don't really do full-blown reviews. I do quick half-assed things. But we all kind of approach it the same way. We want every product that we test to be the best ever. Some of us really want the product to be good because we paid for it with our own money. I'm not one of them guys that gets shit sent to me to try out and brag up. And it's a good thing because there's no way I could brag this up. I picked up the Revolution Forge MT. It's a 1/12 scale monster truck. It looks pretty cool. Let's see what you get in the box. Yep. No unboxing here. I already had it. Ran it. You get your manual for how the weird radio works. Manual for the truck. The radio comes out of the box. It's kind of cool, but there's no wheel on it. That just presses in there. It stays pretty tight. I've had it in and out 3-4 times. I'd imagine that's going to wear out eventually and fall out. You might have noticed some extra rattling when the truck came out of the box. There's a body mount, a bumper, a little bit of tools, a piece of shit Chinese screwdriver. There's plastic gears there for the transmission. So I guess either that's a different ratio than what's in the truck, or they know that them gears are going to strip on you, so they gave you a spare set. I think. I don't know. I read through the whole manual. I didn't see anything about those extra gears in the bag. The truck itself. They had one out of the box on display in the hobby shop that I was in. It's a cool looking truck. I don't like the little stuff, but me and Bobcat and Super Dave were all out of town working in Wilkes-Barre. We were in a hobby shop after we got out of work the first day. And we decided it'd be pretty cool to pick up 3 little rigs and race them around in the warehouse the next morning before we started working. So me and Super Dave, we each got one of these. And Bobcat got the ECX 18th scale Ruckus, which turned out to be a far superior product to these two. It's a good looking body. You take that body off and you look at that chassis. It's a pretty elegant looking chassis. I mean, it seems well constructed. It looks sort of like the bigger 8th scale close in. Like, it reminds me a little bit of an Arma or something. Until I ran it. First run in the parking lot, Super Dave hit it's a concrete pole, but it had a yellow protective thing around it with his. And he hit it pretty good, but he didn't clobber the fucking thing. And it removed the bumper from the truck and broke the lower control arm in the front. The first impact. It wasn't a super hard hit, but it sent parts flying. So I thought, well, he did hit a pole. You can't blame the truck for that. These are little trucks. They're not as rugged as the big brothers. So we didn't think too much about it. Jerry rigged it up with a little Gorilla Tape, and he got it running again. And he ran it around some more, which you'll see in the video. The first run with it after the tape fix. And I blasted mine around the parking lot that night, too. I jumped it a couple times and flipped it once or twice. Didn't really hit anything too hard. And when I took it in and inspected it a little bit, my front bumper was broken also. In 2 places. We fixed that up with some Gorilla Tape. And that's still holding. Apparently, if you got a roll of Gorilla Tape around, you can keep one of these son of a bitches together. I ran it around in the warehouse the next morning. Well, Dave ran his first. And he, as you'll see in the video, he had a little mishap with the concrete. And he broke the upper control arm. And there wasn't much of a tape fix after that. It's all done. Not a horrendous crash. It really shouldn't have broke it, but it did. But again, it hit a solid object. Still can't really blame the truck for that.
Alright, Super Dave's gonna break his new 1/12 scale Forge MT from her right. That it? Is that it? Or are you going easy? I'm just going easy. Oh. I say it seemed faster than that last night when we broke it. Yeah. Me and Dave each bought one of these, and Bobcat bought the 18th scale ECX Ruckus, but he's actually doing a little bit of work right now. The quality of the plastic is suspect right now. That one lasted about 3 minutes before we had to put it back together with Gorilla Tape. And mine was also broken, but I didn't realize it until I parked it because it was just a front bumper. Yeah, that's nice. Nice and smooth. Nice handling little truck. And all the parts are replaceable. It's from Horizon. They'll probably give us our broken parts back for free because they're pretty good with their customer service.
It's got a little toe-off problem right now.
Oh, because of the tape?
See it?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I bet it's going to get worse before it gets better. I'd be running mine at the same time, but my battery's taking 3 to 4 hours with a snooze charger. Oh, here comes Bobcat with his truck already. He's all done working. Big shooter coming in. There he is. Whoa. That's not the one for you and the nerd. No. That would lasted 2 minutes. It's held together with fucking duct tape now. Oh, now it's broken again. You broke your duct tape, Dave. I knew it wasn't going to last long.
I think so.
I was waiting for my battery to charge, which is kind of a weird little deal. Do I even have the charger in here? The charger is another USB charger. This is the second one of these I've seen recently. It's a proprietary plug. I don't have anything else that's going to charge this thing. It's got that screwball plug on it. It comes with a life battery, which I don't have anything with life batteries either. It looks like a receiver pack kind of, or a transmitter pack. It works, but it's kind of slow. So Super Dave gave me his battery while mine was still charging because his truck didn't run long enough to run the battery down. And then I'll show you this video where I put his battery in my truck and I ran it some. And you'll see exactly what happened with it.
Alright, let's see how fast I can destroy mine. Super Dave's didn't last very long. No.
Yeah, we'll run. We got a good pit crew.
I'm sure that son of a bitch was on. What the fuck?
When I pulled my battery out, my red light was out, even though the switch was on.
Did I fucking bump my switch when I was putting the cover on? Goddamn thing. For a $90 cheapo truck, Dave is right, it does have a pretty elegant looking chassis. The light's blinking. What the fuck is going on here?
Just turn the transmitter on.
Yeah. Huh. Of course I did.
I figured. I mean, that's my kind of mistake.
Okay. We got contact.
It's always hot.
I don't really understand what happened here. I was hot before, but the motherfucker wouldn't go. I'm gonna have a lot of fat to trim off this fucking video. Come on, you piece of crap. I hate these little fucking pins. Huh. I'm gonna run it without the body in a second. There we go. After 10 minutes of fumble fucking around with them little clips, I finally got the body on the goddamn thing. Backflip. Boy, that traction sucks. Boo! Yeah, this truck don't take the jumps as good as that little ruckus did. Uh-oh. One flip, one crash, and we have lost power. But my pain in the fucking ass clips are still in. She shut right off.
Well, you had trouble getting it going for just a second.
Huh.
Loose connection somewhere.
Horizon ain't gonna like this review.
Loosen up and put the seat in here.
Something. I'm kind of surprised it didn't break. Oh! And it broke the fucking rear body mount.
Oh, jeez.
These things are junk.
It's okay.
Save your $90, spend 10 more, and get the ECX 18 scale truck. At least you can crash the motherfucker more than once without parts coming off it. God damn it. Yep. Try it one more time without the body because the first crash broke the fucking body mount off it. I think it handles better without the body on there.
The demo, he was running the demo without a body.
Yeah, maybe he knew something. Or maybe his was already broken, the piece of shit. That loose connection. Oh, there, it's back on. It lost connection for a second there. Oh, that's weird. Might have a problem with the shock tower too. The ass ended pretty saggy. I don't remember it being like that before. Oh, I see debris. There goes the rest of the rear shock mount. I still got my front bumper. Yep, here's the back bumper laying there after the second crash. This is a good quality piece of equipment here. I'm afraid I'll hit something and not see it. I want to see the parts fly off. My people deserve to know. Aw, what the? Oh, it quit on me. I'm sorry, Horizon, but you should have done a little bit more R&D on this son of a bitch. Lost power on the ramp. Well, if you want to do donuts on a slippery floor in a fucking rubber room, this might be the right truck for you. But if you want to do anything else with it, I'd shop elsewhere. It's too bad, too. I think we'll go to Plan A. We'll order a whole bunch of parts for them and boil them and see if it takes some of the brittleness out of them. Oh, that time she shut off for good. Yeah. See if we can poke something in there and just wiggle the battery connector around a little bit. Oh, watch your fingers. She's alive. Oh. So she's got an electrical issue. I tell you, if you got a spoiled little bastard at home and you give him this on Christmas morning, you're going to have a rough day. As long as it only hits the tires, it's good. Whoa. Well, let's see how it does in the dirt. Whoa, if it can get to the dirt. You get our kitchen cabinets all fucking dirty. Oh, probably broke something else. Alright, I give up.
Let's see. figure out what the connection is. Cover off.
I'll tell you what the connection is. It's cheap fucking Chinese junk just like the rest of it. It's down in this end of the wire. See? It's down in there. Uh-oh. I'm not doing that. It's doing its own thing. So, the durability sucks balls. The electronics are pretty comparable with the durability.
Now it's just blinking.
Yeah, I got my radio off. Now it goes off. So that tells me the receiver is junk.
Okay.
And probably the receiver and speed control is all in one unit. I don't know that for sure. I haven't had the covers off, but
Looks like it would be.
I remember why I don't like this little shit.
Yeah, there's the connection right there. Watch.
Yeah. So it's fucked up on both sides.
Well, this side.
Oh, yeah, yep. She's junk.
Huh, so now
Big thumbs down for that one. At least I got a nice set of 12mm wheels I can put on something else.
First crash, body post broken off. And the second crash, the bumper goes flying across the fucking floor. And shortly after that, I started to develop an intermittent electrical issue. There's something in here I gotta tear it apart, see if it's just a nicked wire or loose wire, or if it's something I can actually fix. It's a shame that this truck had to be such a piece of shit, because I really like the looks of it. These are 12mm hex wheels, so we've all got lots of extra wheels we could swap onto there. The shocks are long enough, you could probably find something else to swap onto there if you didn't like the performance of these ones. They were okay. I like the double wishbone suspension setup. It reminds me of the big boys. It's just two-wheel drive, but it looks like it's got a pretty good sized motor in there. I imagine that's a 380 size, but I can't tell with that cover on there. Everything's pretty well protected. It's supposed to be waterproof. I don't know. I bought it because I trust the Horizon name. If I could contact those guys and give them advice, I'd advise they get their name off that fucking box and get as far away from this thing as possible. This is probably the most disappointing RC purchase I've made in a long time. And it's a shame because there's a lot of potential there. Like I said, she's cool looking. Two-wheel drive, so the drivetrain's pretty simple in it, I would imagine. I won't know until I tear into it and see what the hell's wrong with the electrical system in it. It was plenty powerful enough. It didn't have any traction, but that's because it's pretty light, probably. More than the tires not being that great. It could have been a really fun truck if it could have held up to a little bit of abuse. That's about all I got to say about that. If you're thinking about buying one of these, when you see it in the hobby shop, which as a matter of fact is the only place you'll see it, they advertise it on Horizon's website, but you can't buy it from them. It says in stores only. They don't even want to carry the fucking thing, because then they really got to stand behind it. I haven't called them yet. Horizon's customer service is outstanding. I'm sure they'll send me every broken part that I want for this. But I'm not sure I want to fix it. I think I want to leave it on the shelf just the way it is. Oh, by the way, those parts aren't cheap. For the size of this vehicle, I mean, I was shocked at the cost of the parts. They're right in line with the cost for the parts for the bigger trucks. I don't want to fix it. I thought about ordering all the broken parts and all the parts that Dave broke and boiling everything and putting it back together with parts that have been annealed, which is what you call when you boil plastic to soften it up so it doesn't break so fucking easy. I think I'll just chalk it up to a lesson learned. Maybe I'll call them and talk to them about warranty service. Maybe they'll give me a coupon for a real RC and not bother with this piece of shit. Drink Miller Lite. It helps you get over bad purchases. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's one me and Bobcat left in the snowbank the other day. Because that was our cooler. I guess that's it. Enjoy the running video. It's not very long. If you see this thing, run. Run away as far and fast as you can. Do not purchase unless you think those wheels and tires are worth $90 fucking, because that's about all you get out of it. And a screwball looking transmitter. And that's all there is to say about that. Have a good day.